This clip has been taken from our live streams on Friday and Sunday, and in it I showcase how I set up my mix when it comes to orchestral master, band master, production master, and mix bus, and what do all of these terms mean. So make sure you watch it to the end and I hope you enjoy it. If you try that with the band and the orchestra. Oh, sorry. About dynamic EQ, sidechaining the band. Yes, absolutely. So that's exactly what we do. So just to explain to you my setup, so you nailed it, right? So I'll tell you what I do. So in my setup, first of all, I only do instrumental. So if I wasn't, that would have been, there would have been a different master. So I've got 5 master outs here. You've got the main, like the stereo out one, the Cubase one, and you've got a master, a mix bus. So everything goes to the mix bus, and obviously the mix bus then goes to the stereo. That's fine. But then what I do, I have 3 other masters. So I have band master, I have production orchestra master, and production master. And band master gets all of the bass, all of the drums, all of the guitar, and each one of those have their own masters, right? So you've got, let's say, the guitars all go to guitar master, and even the little things has groups, like the rhythm has group and the leads have group, and then both of them goes to the guitar master. Bass has bass master, and the drums all have drum masters, and all of these masters goes to what? The band. Orchestra, same thing, you know, just not to name all of them. So you've got the strings, it has a group, brass has a group, and so on and so forth, and all of these main groups, they go to the orchestra master. And then the production, synth, explosion, impacts, drops, risers, swells, all of the other production stuff goes to a master. Now here's the thing, the way I imagine it, because this is a rock track or a metal track, the band, in the hierarchy, the band is the main protagonist, then the orchestra, then the production. So the band, always what I do, and we will reach this in the mix, I'm not sure in this session, but maybe on Friday. What you'll see me do is after I mix everything, now I start, like, everything is mixed, everything is, you know, done, gain staged and mixed and all of that stuff. Now I start working with these, and what I do is that I put a track spacer and a multiband compressor on the orchestra master, and I side chain the band to it, right? And then I do the same thing from the band to the production and from the orchestra to the production. So now you've got the productions getting tucked in by the orchestra and the band, and then you've got the orchestra getting tucked in by the band, right? Now there are some stuff, sometimes I do extra, like for example, the kick might tuck in the bass guitar, and maybe if there is 2 harmony stuff, like let's say the guitar solo is playing with the horns, like in this section, let me show you this section. Right, so in this section here, every guitar solo, as you can see from the top, you've got the theme guitar solo, which is this one. You've got guitar solo 1, and then you have an organ solo, and then you have guitar solo 2. And then the track repeats. Theme, guitar solo 1, organ solo 2. Right? Each one of these solos has layers. So for example, guitar solo 1 has, it's playing with it some synths. See? It's lining up with it, and so on and so forth. Now, for example, in the guitar solo 2, this one here, this, I made the horn play with it. So the same solo, right? So it's either the horn or the trumpet. So let me just see. Oh wait, the production, the orchestra master is down. Yes, so the horns are playing the guitar, the guitar solo as well, which is, where are you? You're here. Right? Obviously, as I said, orchestra is still not mixed. But when I mix this, I think what I will do is I will tell the guitar to tuck in the horn. Or maybe I'll tell the horn to tuck in the guitar, because the guitar is already more powerful than the horn, it's distorted and stuff. And maybe if I tell the horns to tuck in the guitar, then it will achieve that balance and more dynamic balance. Like it will start, like, you know, that, like kind of dancing, like when the guitar is getting too much, the horns are getting down, or if it's the other way, then it's the other way, right? So that's what I might do. So we'll see how that plays out. But yes, absolutely, what you said is bang on. And You are correct. I've heard they use this trick a lot in hip hop, in metal. This is very popular. It's not popular with the way, because this type of mastering, this type of like groups, like these three masters. This is like I've done this. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that as well. But this is like I came to this because I came to this, right? Um, but what's popular in metal, if you're more from the hip hop world or the composition world, in metal, it's very popular for the bass and the kick to do this to each other. Depending on the song. So if you've got a faster song, the kick will tuck in the bass, while in a slower song, the bass will tuck in the kick, because normally in a slower song, in rock, the kick is more beefier, it's bigger because you have more room. And I'm not talking drum room, like I'm talking like more release room. While in a faster song like this, I mean, this is not the fastest song in the world, but for example, when you have a section like this, where is it? Sorry, remove this. I mean, the kick here is, right? They're doing a lot of double kicks. You cannot make this beefy, right? It has to be tight, right? So in this situation, what's popular in metal is to make the kick tuck the bass, right? So yeah, it's pretty popular in rock as well. I haven't mixed vocals before, but I would imagine what will happen if I did. This is how, like, what I would do. Let's say I had a vocal. There's definitely going to be like 5 vocal tracks, because you have the main one, the harmonies of the main one, and you have 2 more kind of like harmonies. So you've got, sorry, doubles. So you've got the main one, 2 doubles, and then harmony. So that's 5 tracks, and obviously sometimes it goes crazy to 20 from what I've seen. But let's say I had what I would do, I think, is that I would send all the vocals to another master. I'll call it vocal master, and I'll make the vocal now is literally the highest in the hierarchy. So the vocal will be tucking everything down. Now, when I say tucking, I'm talking slightly, but yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you've nailed it 100%. Fantastic. Cool stuff. Right, so let's see the toms now. We were doing the toms, so I'll just put it here. Really hope that you enjoyed this clip and that you found it useful. However, what I really want is for you to join us in these live streams. We do them on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time, every Friday and every Sunday, very consistent. So I really hope to see you in those streams, but until then, take care.